Join me as we learn Chitas 4, Monday, second Torah reading for Parshas Vayeishev. Yesterday we learned, as Yosef is special and loved by his father makes for him a special garment, as well as Yosef has these dreams which makes his brothers jealous and creates lots of animosity between him and his brothers. Verse 12, chapter 37. And his brothers left to pasture their father's flock in the city, in the place of Shechem. The only one that did not go was Binyamin, as he was too young, as we'll soon see. Lireis tzayin, nokud al es. There's a dot on the letter S to tell us that there's something different about this. Meaning that they actually went themselves to go eat and drink to take care of their own needs, not necessarily about their sheep. Verse 13. Vayomer Yisrael Yosef, and Yisrael said to Yosef, Yaakov tells Yosef, your brothers are pasturing the sheep in Shechem. Lecha, come, veshlachacha, and I will send you. Vayomer aleim, to them to see how they're doing, to check up on them. Vayomer loi hineni. And he replied, here I am, I'm ready to do it. Hineni, what is the word hineni? Rashi tells us, as we find hineni in other places where they say they're ready. Hineni, lashna navuz rizus, humility and excitedly ready to do it. Nizdariz lemitzvos aviv, he was excited and ready quickly to do what his father asked him to do without any hesitation. Even though he knew that his brothers hated him, and there was a problem that he might get in trouble with them. But his father asked him to do something, he was ready to go and do it. Verse 14. Vayomer loi, and he told him, Lech na re'eh shlei machecha. Please go and see how your brother's flock are faring. V'shlei matzonen, how the flock are doing, v'shiveni davar, and report back to me. V'yishalcheyu, and he sent them thus, me'emek Chevron, he sent them from Hebron. Vayavei Shechema, and he came to Shechem, and he arrived in Shechem. Me'emek Hebron, what does it mean from the valley of Hebron? Seemingly Hebron was on a mountain. Hebron bahar. Hebron was on a mountain, not in a valley. As it says, Vayalu b'negev vayavei Hebron. They went up the Negev, and they came to Hebron. Hello, what is it telling us? Me'eit samu kashalit tzadik, from that great advice, from the vision from that tzaddik HaKover b'Chevron that was buried in Chevron. This that was told by Avram, by the Brisa ben Absarim, by the covenant that God made with them that they will be a stranger in a foreign land. Now it was about to begin. That means, why was he sending them? Little did he know this was a prophetic vision, that this was going to begin the descent of the Jewish people in a foreign land. Vayavei Shechema. Why Shechem? This was a place where problems happened. If you recall, Sham Kilkul Ashvatim, that was the place where the tribes made the mistake of selling Yosef. Sham Inu es Dina, that was the same place where Dina was captured and hurt. Sham Nechlik Amalchu b'Sbeis David, that's where later on in the book of Chronicles it's spoken about. The kingdom of David was split. That you had the Rechavim, who was the children of David, became the king of the 2.5 tribes, and the rest of them went to Yeravam, the 10 tribes, who was not from the kingdom of David. Verse 15. And a man found him. A man found him wandering. He was wandering in the fields. And the fellow asked him, what are you looking for? And a man, who's this man? Zeh Gavriel, this is the angel Gavriel. Shnemer, as we find in the book Daniel, Vayish Gavriel, the man is called Gavriel. Vayomer, so Yosef asked, Es achai anochi mevakesh, I am looking for my brothers. Hagida nali, please tell me, Eifa Hemroyim, where they are pasturing. Verse 17, Vayomer Ish, and the man said, Nosumizeh, they traveled on from here. Kishamaiti, I heard them saying, Nilchu Daisana, let us go to Daisan. And Yosef went and followed, his brothers went, and he found them in Daisan. Verse 17, Nasumizeh, the word nasu, meaning They traveled from here, but he uses a special language, meaning they remove themselves from here, from love and fraternity together with their brother, and they said, we're not interested in acting as brothers together. Rashi continues to explain what does it mean, Deisan, according to the extrapolation of Drash, meaning they are looking for ways and methods and tools to be able to, that you will then be able to hurt you and to kill you. But according to the simple interpretation, was just the name of a place. Always the verse stays true to its simple interpretation. Verse 18. And they saw him from afar. And before he even reached them, they conspired against him to put him to death. What does the word vayisnaklu mean? Nismalu nicholim varmormumis. They were deceiving, they were planning, they were conspiring of ways that they can hurt him and finding in trickery ways to be able to hurt him. Oisei, who's him? Also Itai. If you look, there's no vav here, so you can read it Itai, meaning with him. Imai, kalaymar, elav, that they were conspiring to kill him to see what they can do against him. Verse 19. And one man said to another, referring to Shimon and Levi, because Ish el Achiv. Look, here comes the dreamer. Verse 20. So now, let us go and kill him and throw him into one of the pits. And we'll say, a wild beast has devoured him. And then we'll see how his dreams will come to success. Who and how his dreams will come to fruition. Verse 20. Rabbi Yitzchak said, this verse doesn't fit well according to the simple interpretation, and therefore Omer Darsheni says, I have to explain it. Ruach HaKodesh Ameres Kain. It wasn't that the Jewish people, it wasn't that the tribes were saying this or the brothers were saying it. The divine presence was saying it. Hey, Meimnim, they said, Nargeo, let's kill him. The verse responds to them. You think you're going to kill him? Let's see who will succeed, who will be right about his dreams. Let's see whose words are going to be right. My words, which is the brothers, or your words, or what God says. The Yefsha, we cannot say, it can't be that they said, let's see what his dreams are going to happen. Because once they kill him, you won't have any dreams anymore. So therefore, you will never be able to see if the fruition of his dreams will come to be. Verse 21. However, Reuven heard his brothers planning to kill him. And therefore he rescued him from them. And he said, no, let us not strike him mortally. Rashi, let's not kill him. Zuhi misa, this means death. And therefore he comes up with the plan in the next verse. And therefore Reuven says to them, Al tishpechu dam, do not shed blood. Hashlichu yisrael aber, throw him here into the pit. As in this pit that's Reir Asher Bamidbar, that's in the desert. V'yad al tishpechu bay, but do not lay a hand on him. L'man hitzil yisrael, because Reuven had devised a plan that he wanted to save him. From them, that eventually he would take him out of the ditch and out of the pit and return him to his father. This is again the divine presence saying that what was Reuven's intent? Reuven didn't say to them, put him in the pit so I want to save him. It's the divine presence saying that Reuven would come later on, and will take him out of the pit. Amar, he said, Ani b'choyer, I am the firstborn, v'gadol mekulan, I am oldest from all of you. And if anything happens to this fellow, lo yitala asirchen elabi, I'm the one that's going to be blamed for it. I'm the one that's going to be punished for it, and therefore I am deciding what to do and how to do it, and therefore he says, do not throw him into the pit. Over here we see that Reuven was looking to see on how he was going to save Yosef, and this was Reuven's job. He was looking to see that he even self-sacrificed to save another Jew and to save Yosef from his brothers. This concludes the second Torah reading for Monday, Parshas Vayeishev.